Duren gonna go. And in Brooklyn had a shaky first half. Came back 17 rebounds and come back and win the game. And I talked about that this offseason. You know, how people talk about, okay, you got to make a jump, or Ivy got to make a jump. The number one guy that they really need to make a jump, you know, is Jalen Duren. That's the guy who they need to make the jump, because he's so important in the middle of that defense, in the middle of that paint, whether it's offensive rebound or rebound and dunk. And they start giving him the ball, and you notice when he started scoring, he started to be more engaged in the game. So more high pick and rolls, you know, more opportunities to let him post up on the block and do his thing. When he's not in part of the offensive game plan, he don't give a fuck. I don't know if nobody noticed that. I noticed it in the Boston game. Like, if he ain't part of the offensive game plan, he don't take pride enough doing the dirty work. And most young guys don't. He don't take enough pride in doing the dirty work. If he's involved, he's engaged in the offensive side of the game, he's engaged in the game. If he's not engaged offensively, you can forget about it defensively. And that's just immaturity. He's not at the point where he's ready to sacrifice. He's not at the point where he's ready to sacrifice. He's ready to sacrifice, you know, his game for the better good of the team. And at 21, 22 years old, not many people are. Not many people are. So I understand it. I understand it. I really do. I understand it. So, but if they've started to figure out, the more touches he get on the offensive side of the floor, the more happy he becomes. The more engaged, and the better the team is. His potential is higher than any other Pistons on the team. His impact. You know, and maybe they need to sit him down and say, look here, man, we're not going to always be able to play through you until you become offensively more proficient, shoot a better percentage of the free throw line. But we'll see if we can get you we'll see if we can get you a touch here and there. You know? We'll see if we get you a touch here and there. But as engaged, when he offensively engaged, it's connected right to a defensive game. It's connected right to his defensive game. So that's the thing about it. And when he plays and he locks down the middle and holds down the middle like steel, they are a better team. They're a better defensive team. And it's hard to be on the perimeter playing, you know, great defense when you can't touch nobody. So you need that guy in the middle that's going to deter shots, that's going to block shots, that's going to keep, you know, possessions alive, tip it, offensive rebound it, you know. But his deal seemed to be, if I ain't getting none on the offensive side of the board, I ain't putting out defensively. And Isaiah Stewart is just such a liability in a lot of situations. He's a liability. You know, I wish you could put his heart, his effort inside Jalen Duren. We'd be straight. We'd be a playoff team. You know? His hustle. But, you know, they want to engage Jalen Duren, they're going to start calling plays for him, whether it's high pick and roll, post-ups. But if he want more plays called for him, he got to be better offensively. Develop a post game. Develop a face-up 10-footer. You know, develop the Sheed turning gun. Be better at the free throw line. You know? But, you know, that's up to him. That's truly up to him. So, like I said before, you start to notice, we should get Duren more touches. And, we should get him more touches so he can play on the defensive side of the floor. lost again. I said, damn, you know, the game is turning around now that Jalen Duren is getting involved. So I think they watching the tape, but it's hard to explain to somebody that, yo, look here, man, you got to do the dirty work and then come up. These dudes turn on social media and they see everybody around their age looking like they living their best life, they balling, you know, and taking trips here and there. The niggas don't even know them motherfuckers taking trips and they broke. They maxing out credit cards to take trips. They eating mommy noodles for the next 4 or 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? While being irresponsible taking trips. Don't let them trickery fool you. They didn't scam to take trips. They struggling to, you know, find their next meal off of taking trips. Real spill. But, you know, to try to get to him to be like, look here, we need you to do the dirty work right now. You know, you reap the benefits when you know, get your offensive game up. You know, but you notice the more engaged he is offensively, defensively, he's good. If there's no rock, he ain't playing. He ain't defending or nothing like that. And that's that immaturity. But when that contract year kick in, when it's time to get that bag, that motherfucker gonna be putting up all types of 2020s. Mark my words. He gonna be putting up video game like numbers and shit. Hell yeah. But when he's good, the Pistons are good. When he's great, the Pistons are great. When he's not so good, they struggle to win. So I don't know if they need to sit down and have a conversation that they have or haven't had with him already, but he need to take pride in his job. But yeah, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button. There's the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video, financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, more videos like this, hit the link tree, you can literally find me everywhere. X, Instagram, Facebook, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and other platforms that I'm producing on. And on, peace.